If you clicked on this message, you exude a certain type of star power, a star power that is not easily replicated. You could look at yourself as an earth angel, someone that is seen almost as a celebrity, someone that is not easily forgotten, and maybe even a chosen one. You guys let me know in the comments which one you resonate with. But I wrote down this channeled message because I did not want to forget it. So get comfortable, grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, and or not, because I'm going in. If you are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Hello, I'm your spiritual cheerleader, your cosmic advisor. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So I also want to give a big thank you to Mojave Wildflower Shop on Etsy, because I ordered a deck from her and she's not only subscribed to the channel, but she sent me an extra deck. And I used this deck in yesterday's message, but I didn't see my note, and I was like, oh, I saw the note after I finished filming. So just thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting my channel and showing me so much kindness, and thank you for the gift. I just, thank you. She wrote me this cute little note. I'm like, oh my gosh. I've been following you. I love your videos. I included a deck as a gift. I hope you love them. Love, Ashley from Mojave Wildflower Shop. So I'm going to be using that deck in this video. Let's get into today's message. Nothing's wrong with you. Let's just start there. Nothing is wrong with you. If you've been on a healing journey and you've been doing a lot of work, there's nothing wrong with you. There's stuff wrong with other people, and you are just learning how to protect yourself. You are working on a lot of spiritual growth, intense self-development, things that people just don't be out here doing. So, and you're working on your confidence. That's a big thing. You are working on rebuilding your confidence. Another thing that people don't really work on, but they say that they do. You are very intimidating when you're in a room with other people. So there's nothing wrong with you. People switch up on you all of a sudden because you are this light. You are a star. You are a celebrity. You are chosen. You are an earth angel. You enjoy being alone. Okay, so only take this if it resonates. It's going to be really specific. You enjoy being alone, and now you're going to not look at that as a curse. I'm speaking to someone who has enjoyed being alone since they were small. You maybe had to grow up at an early age. You maybe had to fend for yourself at a very early age. So you learned at a very small, yay high, to love your own company. You, in fact, feel more comfortable in your own company. And maybe there were certain stages in your life where you felt more codependent, but if you did, it was because you were dimming your light. And you're not doing that anymore. So again, there is nothing wrong with you. You are going to really thrive right now in doing things by yourself, being very selective with who is around you. You're going to be pouring into yourself like never before. And not only enjoying being by yourself, but enjoy pouring into yourself. You are alone to keep yourself safe. That's something that people don't understand about you. They think that you're just out here throwing brick walls, but you do this for your safety. Every time you are humiliated, it is an initiation for you. Every time you go through humiliation, God is initiating you to a new level. So this has been your whole storyline. People become very competitive with you. They switch up on you. You're always humiliated in large groups. If you guys grew up with religious parents, you guys could have been humiliated in front of everybody at church. I resonate with that. I resonate with being alone from the age of being small, not having anybody, really caring about me or feeding me or even watching me. I also resonate with being humiliated in front of large groups. Has been my whole life, has been my whole existence, whether it is in church, whether it is in a work setting or family setting. It's a whole merry-go-round that I've been in my whole life, and now I do things differently. I maneuver differently to protect myself. You guys are alone most of the time to keep yourself safe because you know people will switch up on you. It's inevitable. People drain you easily. So when you enter a room, you can clock a lot of things. You can clock what people were saying, if they're getting along, if they're in love, if they're going to be together forever. You're very psychically intuitive. But when you're not careful, you are easily drained. So it's not good for you to be in the company of a lot of people. If you work in a corporate environment, you're 9 to 5, you most likely go home extremely mentally, spiritually, and physically drained. You have a lot of people that like to monitor what you're doing, whether it is neighbors, coworkers, exes, family members, people that have humiliated you in some way, reneged, broken promises, breadcrumbed, it told you a bunch of things and never made any real effort. In your situation, it is imperative that you are your own boss. So you might be working towards that, being your own boss and not having to answer to somebody else, because it is impossible for you to have friends. Whenever you have friends, they play in your face and then they exclude you. They play in your face and then they exclude you. You guys could be in group settings and everyone is acting like you're included, but they're having side conversations or side text messages about you. And you sense this. So it is very hard for you to have friends because you're always being excluded or they're always switching up on you. You know in your heart of hearts that you will never be a part of a large group of friends specifically, because people around you only see things about you at face value. They cannot comprehend the layers or the challenges that you face or that you have endured. They can't understand it. So you most likely are very mature. You've been through a lot. You're constantly going through things. You are constantly growing. People could look at you like you're a victim, but you're not a victim. People don't understand that you don't look like the things that you've been through. So they could say like, oh my gosh, you look great. You look amazing. You could even be telling them, I actually went through this. I went through a lot of trauma. I went through that. And they don't understand. It goes right over their head. So you can only be around people at a distance. You can only be around people that are working on themselves, and even then you might have to keep them at a distance. You prefer your privacy, and that is for your safety. So people can't handle the layers. They can't handle the light. They can't handle what it is that you exude and what it is that you bring to the table. In this season, you will mature as an earth angel. You will mature as a chosen one. You will mature as the star. And you will be even more protective of your energy than you have ever been. So maybe you were being hard on yourself, like, oh, I don't know why I was like acting like this with so and so. Maybe I'm being too protective. Maybe I'm being paranoid. No. You have seen, tale as old as time, that it is hard for you to keep long-term friends. Really think about it. Do you have any long-term friends, family members, people that you've known all of your life that have stayed with you, that have grown with you, that have stayed loyal to you, that haven't switched up on you or humiliated you or excluded you? It is almost impossible for you, because there will come a point where they do this. I've had friends 20 years, switched up. 15 years, switched up. 10 years, switched up. And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So there always comes a point where you have to disconnect, where they disrespect you or they do something crazy, and then you go through another initiation and you see like, okay, this is why this isn't going to work. You love connecting with people. So let me be clear on that. You love connecting with people, but you know what it is. You know what time it is. You know why it can't be whatever you would like it to be because of the spiritual awakenings that you've gone through. And it's sad because you love connecting with people. You love helping people. You're a light worker most likely, but people always sabotage and chase you off. They always run you off. So no matter how much you try to connect, they will do something to sabotage the relationship to make you look crazy or to make you feel like, well, why would I stick around? You're not going to talk to me like that ever. And so you are used to this. People just really blowing up the relationship so much where you're like, we're not going back. We are not going back. And every group that you deal with, whether it's family, friends, or work, there is always a witch hunt. There is always some type of embarrassment or somebody trying to come after you. And the bottom line is you will leave a mark on people. So people become really obsessed with you. They become obsessed with monitoring you. So you keep God at the center of everything. At the center of everything. Whether it is God, the divine, the universe, whoever it is that your higher power is, you keep that at the center. That is who your best friend is. I learned this from a very early age. My parents divorced when I was very little, and when they were together, it was super toxic, and there was a lot of fighting, and I had trauma from their marriage. I had trauma from their divorce, and from dealing with really toxic parents, and I know a lot of you guys can relate. So when I dealt with the aftermath of their divorce, I had no adult supervision from the age of 6, 7 to like 11. And in that timeline, God became my best friend. Prayer became my best friend. I became my best friend because I couldn't be around people, even then, without being bullied, without being picked on, without being pushed around, without being run off, even by my own parents. So being that type of lonely, longing to connect with people, but trying to understand at a very small age of why you can't, I would pray to God all the time. I would get really scared at night, sleeping, without supervision. And it was just a lot. But I would tell God, on the days that were really hard for me as a kid, God, if you love me, will you make the sun come out? And God would make the sun come out. And I just think about how much I needed prayer then and how much that stands in my life now. You keep God at the center of everything in your life. And God wants you to know that you will leave a global mark on this world. People never, ever forget about you. They cannot forget your face. You leave imprints. You leave a mark. So people never forget about you. So it's important to protect yourself. And this is why God is your best friend. You are always super aware of your surroundings. So in this level up, you are at a point in your life where you do not go onto other people's turfs or territory. You are very particular and specific about where you go because of the setting and the people. A, you can get easily drained. B, you deal with people that don't like you anyways, and people that you don't even want to be friends with. You guys are very protective of your energy because you're not even trying to be friends with most people, but you do love connecting to people, but you're not trying to be friends with most people. And you always have to keep distance between you and just anybody. And then even more so for the people that are constantly in this witch hunt mentality. So you don't go on, you're at a point where you're so mature in your path, your purpose, that you don't just go wherever the frick. You stay in your territory where you are safe. Let me give you an example. I have family that I don't talk to, I'm zero contact, so I'm never going to go onto their turf and just be like, I would be dumb to do that. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen ever. I have in-law family that doesn't like me. And I would never go to a family function or be on their turf or their territory, ever. And if I absolutely had to, I would not go there without my husband. Not gonna happen. Because we're two peas in a pod. We're the same way. We are the same way. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. So somebody's nose could be really itchy. Or that could mean something spiritually. I would never go into a work setting if I didn't have to. I try to be really careful about that. And even then, I've put a lot of distance between me and my 9 to 5, where I rarely go there. Rarely. Because there's so much energy in the service industry and dealing with people. And though I love customer service, I love the service industry, I love hospitality, I love connecting with people, I have to be careful of my energy. So me being my own boss, me working for myself, me putting God at the center of all of that is what's best for me. So you just know that you're safer in your own sanctuary, in your own spaces, doing things the way that you would do them, because you are always humiliated in large groups. And you're like, not today, Satan. Whenever it is that you guys are dealing with other people, there's always a common theme. People trying to limit or restrict you. They want you to be helpless. They want you to be the victim, but they complain that you're the victim, but they try to make you a victim. So there's always people gossiping about you. You make people uncomfortable. The whole room shifts, and you are entering an era in your life where your peace cannot be destroyed by anything. You are so intuitive right now that you are having more dreams. You are getting more channeled messages. You are getting more downloads. You are seeing things even more clearly than you ever have. And that could be because some things you're going to revisit, people that you're going to run into, people that you're going to forgive or make amends, but you're still going to keep them over there. And you are just getting this new beginning, and you're moving towards a lot of fortune, getting to be your own boss, making more money, being more happy. You're healing. Your DNA, it's like your cells have been repairing as you sleep. So many things that you've gone through and you've been healing have been repairing, and now you see the harmony that is supposed to be in your life, the peace that is supposed to be in your life. You are expanding consciousness. You are going through a spiritual awakening. You will not let anybody disturb your inner peace. You will be having very lucid dreams. For all of my daydreamers that don't normally dream at night, you will be having very lucid dreams. You are going through a third eye opening, and it's important to you to stay cool, calm, and collected. You are not going to let anybody pull you up out of your seat. People see you as someone that is doing better than them. They don't know how. They can't comprehend it. They just want to tear you down. People look at you like you're always holding all aces. They can't see your hand. You have an incredible poker face. You are really good at hiding the pain and suffering that you're going through. You're really good at hiding the trauma. But people see you as someone that always has the advantage. You have this infinite power. You have skills. You have leverage. Your success is insured. You will be getting your way. And as I'm looking at the back of this card, it looks like DNA. Like your DNA is being repaired. I said this in yesterday's message. Your DNA is being repaired. For those of you that were dealing with illness or certain issues, you needed a hard reset from this last initiation. The last initiation that you went through was a hamster wheel of being humiliated over and over and over again. And it was very traumatic to you, where you're like, I need to sleep with one eye freaking open. Listen to your intuition, because those things are being repaired. You needed a hard reset for your your nervous system. Your nervous system was freaking wrecked. So Spirit is saying you are going to have a lot of options, no matter what it is that you're doing. A job, a contract, a home, a car. You're going to have a lot of options. You will have a lot of security. You are going to be a silent millionaire. People see you as someone that is or has a lot of success. So God is going to be lifting you up. Look, you guys, we have the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance. Your peace, your luck, your love, and your money, your success is all being amplified. And you went through all of this in this last 1 to 2 years because you had to learn where your hands are not really tied, where you were supposed to be, which is in the spotlight to leave a mark on this world. Okay, you will leave a mark on this world. So think about great celebrities in the past. You know that song that I love? I think it's by J. Cole, She Knows, where he talks about Aaliyah and Left Eye. Like, you will leave a mark on this world, whether you're here or not. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Somebody could be coming in with a peace offering, or you're just really putting your sword down with people from the past that maybe you had beef with. Somebody could be reaching out to you, maybe not to become best friends again or lovers, but just to have peace, just to restore peace. And you're seeing, like, dang, that feels good to know that, like, we're good. Okay, we weren't good. There was a lot of silence. These could have been people that you were zero contact with for a while, and you ended things. All right, I want to get some more messages about things that you just need to know about yourself in this season and extra confirmations. You are always shining. You have a radiant energy. You are very authentic. You are magnetic, and you are attractive. And God is going to be making you healthy. Like, God is restoring your health, and God is restoring your finances. Affirm it below. God is restoring my health, and God is restoring my finances. Wow. Your home is becoming your fortified residence, or you might even be getting a new home that cost a pretty penny. Okay, Spirit is saying you are going to have a home that cost a pretty penny. People are going to be wondering how you got this home, because it's highly protected, hard to get into. It's very hard for people to get near you right now, and that's just the way that you like it. You do that to protect yourself, and your home is going to represent this. So if you felt like before, you always, like, how to explain this? You don't do well in small groups because people always turn their back on you. You don't do the best in small towns, or it's hard for you because you're on the rise. It's hard for you to be this because you're on the rise. And Holy Spirit is saying you need more privacy. You need more privacy because you are easily drained. And if you are not wanting to move, Spirit is saying embrace this change, because nothing can remain forever. But I am seeing that in the near future, you are going to be moving and having the privacy that you've always wanted. For those of you that work from home, for those of you that just hate being in apartments, hate being, or like having nosy neighbors, you are going to have a piece of property or a home where you have fortified residence, where you have security, where you have privacy, where you are safe, where you really feel safe. And this is going to help you thrive, because you being alone all the time, which you enjoy being, you thrive in your home, and you're getting an upgrade in that. Okay, you're getting an upgrade in your home so you can thrive even more. People think right now that you look photo perfect. You could have just ran into someone and they gave you an apology, and maybe because they gave you an apology, your emotions started to spill and you were like, oh, I just said too much. And Spirit wants you to see something about the people that you're running into, to be accepting, but to keep your distance, to keep your boundaries, because they still only see you at surface level. Okay, they still only see you at surface level. It's, and you like connecting with people where it is deeper than that. Okay, it's nothing against them, but you like connecting with people where you can, they have this emotional intelligence. They have this spiritual intelligence. And yeah, oh my gosh, we have third eye again. You are going through a third eye activation. So your intuition is terrifyingly accurate. Okay. Yeah, God is bringing you a sanctuary. Maybe some of you guys wanted a farm. You wanted like a ranch house, a property, a guest house, a pool. Like you wanted horses. You were going to have that. You were going to have that. A safe haven. Maybe you want to create a safe haven for animals. Maybe you're going to be rescuing animals as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. So some of you guys might have thought about reconciling with someone, and it needs to be reevaluated. It needs to be reconsidered. Is this somebody that could have verbally, not been very kind to you with their words, or they're very sharp with their words? Again, there are a lot of people around you that are not a vibrational match. You will be meeting someone. This is why it takes so long for a chosen one to like meet their person or an earth angel, because it needs to be pure love. It needs to be somebody that is at the same level, that doesn't get insecure or try to keep you down. You have a lot of unexpected income coming in. A lot of evil eye has been eliminated in your life. Look, something is going to bring you unexpected income. Maybe it's this person. You have a person coming in that's going to be taking care of you if you don't have one already. You're so used to dealing with people that rage or confuse you or create all types of problems because of who you are. Whoa. You guys, real estate, home. I'm telling you. You also might be traveling more this year. Okay, I'm getting like a little side message here. There is a relationship that was broken, and this was cut off abruptly. Spirit is saying you cannot fix them. You cannot fix them. Because where you are going, you are ascending to the highest level of human existence. Okay? You are ascending to the highest level of human existence. So there are a lot of people that are not going there with you. You are the original gangster. You are the OG. You are there for you. You support you. You are authentic. And that's why you're on this track by yourself. There's nobody there with you. So you've been going through a lot of confusion with relationships because you've been going through a renewal in relationships and who you let in and who is near you. So you've been spiritually maturing, seeing like, no, it's good for me to be by myself. Like, yeah, I would love to trust people and connect with people, but it's like you're going to be getting used to having to pick up and move, pick up and move, pick up and move, especially when you're trying to work with people. Yeah, especially when you're trying to work with people. You're getting a lot into self-care because you can't trust other people with whether it's services, being drained, being around other people energetically, like things flatline very quickly. So maybe you're learning to do a lot of different things for yourself, because that's just like what's best for you. A lot of people that you come across that you try to work with, they think you're really bougie. They try to put up this facade, this disguise, to try to match your vibration, to try to mirror you. You might find this amusing, like it never works. But yeah, you are changing your perspective. You are changing your point of view. Like, yeah, I tried to be friends with this person. I tried to make it work with whoever, and it's just not going to work. So I'm not going to get upset. You're just realizing, like, no, I have a lot of options. You're no longer going to let it affect your mood. Because I don't see you're trying to be friends with people, but you are trying to collaborate and work with people, and you usually get disappointed. So you're working through that right now. You're still going to be successful. You are still going to be successful. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that things are about to get really spicy in your life. You are going through a Kundalini awakening. Your love life is about to get spicy. Still getting things about travel. So be careful with third-party interference. Third-party interference is always trying to come around because of who you are. I want you guys to think of a question. I'm going to pull out my angel deck. I want you guys to think of a question that you need the answer to. Okay? Think of a question that you need the answer to. It could be a yes or a no. Something that you are confused about at this time. Feel free to pause the message right now if you'd like to while I'm shuffling. Holy Spirit, what is the answer to the collective's question? Can I have 2, please? 1, 2. Okay, we got no, and within the next few months. No, and within the next few months. So Spirit is saying you most likely have another question because this was a no. Think about that question and then pause the video, and I'll shuffle. What is the answer to their second question? Whoa. Can I get... We have yes, but there's something better. Yes, but there is something better. So I hope that helped you guys. Let me know if you like when I do that in the message where I pull out some angel answers for you. I'm going to pull out some tarot. Whoa. This is a new deck and it's really slippery, so I need to be careful with this. Holy Spirit, anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here. I must live immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups. You are definitely connected to yesterday's message. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are connected to yesterday's message. Wow, we have the Star. You are really tapping into your emotions or things that you normally don't like addressing. You're looking at that and you're mastering it and you're like, these are my emotions. I'm good with it. Like, you're just maturing so much. You've matured so much just overnight. Okay. What was yesterday's message called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Oh, you are God's secret weapon. Okay, watch the message that says you are God's secret weapon. So your star power, you make people really emotional. You get people in their feelings because of what you're able to read, because of what you're able to see, because of your Your level of confidence, 6 of Wands again. This is crazy. I'm going to be doing a new message on Patreon. That could be your extended for this. Link is in the description box. It should be posted when this message is posted. I'm seeing that you no longer really have to be strategic because you just know when to move. God is always moving you, which used to be annoying to you at first, but now you're getting used to it. Like, no, this ain't for me. I'm going to get up and move. I'm going to get up and move. You're getting used to like having to pivot. You're really aware of people that want to trick you, that want to bring you sabotage, that want to bring you pain. You're letting go of illusions. Okay, you are letting go of these illusions. You are letting go of people that are delusional, people that are liars, people that just bring more chaos into your life. And as you let go of that, God is going to bring you more options. I keep telling you guys, you're going to have more options than you realize. You're like Goldilocks, always trying to find the next place that will be, you know, easier for you, or more home-like, or more comfortable. Oh my gosh, we have the King of Cups. Wow. So you could be on a soul mission with someone else. I'm telling you guys, you are meeting someone. I don't know if this is a friend or if this is a lover. Feels like a lover. You guys are both stars. You guys are both stars. Like for me, I was always picked on even when I was a kid. I didn't think I was a threat to anybody. Even when I was an addict, I didn't think I was a threat to anybody. And people were always trying to humiliate me and hold me down and control me. And Spirit's saying now you can finally rest. You can finally rest now. After all that you've been going through. Wow. Justice. Do you guys see this? God has to bring you someone. Why it takes so long? God has to bring you someone that is like your caliber. That understands. That's been through the same thing. That isn't going to try to control you. Isn't going to switch up on you. Isn't a whole freaking liar. Saying one thing, doing another. Someone that is loyal, fiercely loyal. You avoided something that was not part of the plan. You avoided problems. You know that you have to try new things right now and that it's okay to start over. And you are learning that it's okay to start over and over and over again. Because you rebirth, you reinvent, and you rise. Affirm it below. I rebirth, I reinvent, and I rise. Yeah, because you are ascending to the highest level of the human experience. And people are going to be feeling some type of way. Your spirit guides are your shield. Somebody that was trying to create some type of backlash or some type of karma for you. It's game over. It's just backfired. Bad. Karma is unfolding. Like, you can't fix them. You can't fix them. Your guys' advice is look up. What you perceive to be over is merely a catalyst for change. What was will return in a different form. So something that maybe you wanted to revisit or go back to, you're seeing that like it's not what it was before. It's over. And that's like, you're kind of like, oh, dang, that sucks. But you're not gonna make the same mistake twice. So you were seeing that what was is going to return, but in a better form. And then we have joyful times. There is a celebration that is coming up, a wedding, a proposal, a birthday, or a big achievement. This will be a wonderful time in your life. So God is renewing your heart. because there is a relationship in your life that needs renewal and attention to reconnect and to love what first brought you guys together. So if you are already in a divine union, twin flame relationship, and you guys have been going through it, whatever it is, you're going to renew this relationship. You're going to reconnect and remember why you were first together. Or maybe all of this that you've been going through has taught you why you are together. You are a wounded healer. You are unlocking true and deep personal healing to help you navigate your way back to balance and elevating your life, which is what I told you in yesterday's message as well, that you are being activated and your DNA is being healed as you sleep. And then we have divine assistance. Accept the help that your angels are sending. They are assisting you in your endeavors. You don't have to fight these battles alone. You do not have to fight these battles alone. Wow. I love that. Holy Spirit, anything else? Whoa. Okay, let's take these two. We have ghosts of the past. What did I tell you guys? There are people from the past that are returning. Let the ghosts of the past that haunt you, or let go of the ghosts of the past that haunt you, and stop obsessing over what you don't have. Oh my gosh, should I seriously drop that? Hold on, guys. As I say, let go, I drop it on the ground. Remember, closure comes from inside of you. So you are going to be giving a relationship closure. Remember, like, you can't fix them, and you're seeing that now. Almost there. You're almost there. Don't give up. If you keep following the same path, you will soon reach your dream goal. Don't give up. Okay, you are almost there. All right, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. If you guys are looking for more personal, tailored messages for you that are ad-free, Patreon link is in the description box. It's only $11.11 a month to join, and you can cancel at any time. There are over 2 years of messages on there, and yeah, there will be one posted with this message for Patreon. I think that's it. Don't forget to smash the hit the bell, you don't want to miss out. Thank you again to Ashley from Mojave Wildflower Shop for these decks. I'm so grateful. I really enjoy using them. Thank you guys for all of your love, your support, your beautiful comments. Thank you guys for your donations, for just showering me with love. Thank you for accepting me as I am. I love you guys, and I'm so grateful to connect with you guys daily. Thank you for letting me be a part of your path. I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.